Hello friends. So in the last session we saw how to create a basic program, what is namespace and main method and all these things we have gone through already. Okay. So now in today's session we will see how we can read from console and write to console. Okay. So for this on the screen you can see we have the basic structure. We are using this namespace and we have declared a class named student and this is a main method we have declared. Okay. So now let's start with this. So guess what? Like if you have to print like first name and last name of a student. Okay, so we will use this control method. Okay, control dot write line. Okay, enter your first name. Okay, so okay, so once it is done, sorry for this. Yeah. So console dot write line enter your first name. So we are directing the user to enter his first name. Okay. So when he write this name, okay, we need to read that, right? So for this, what we'll do, we will simply use this line console dot read line. We'll use this function here. Okay. Okay. See if you hover on this. So what it says represent the standard input. Okay, from the output and error stream from the console application. Okay, so as this will read from the input what the user will provide. Okay, so we need to store it somewhere, right? So for that we need to declare a variable. So like we are declaring string first name. Okay, equals to console dot read line. Okay, now what will happen when the user will enter this? Okay, uh, his first name and that will be stored okay inside this variable which is of string type. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to like print this now, right? So we'll use console dot write line, console dot write line. What we need to print? First name, right? So see how it is shows because that is also intelligent. First name, right? You know, semicolon. So console dot write line first name, it will show the first name. Okay. Now, in order to do it for the this is for the first name. If you want to do the same for last name, we can just replicate this code. Okay, to your last name, we need to define last name variable here. Okay, and we need to print this variable. Okay, so this is how. Okay, first name and last name. Okay, now see in this way. Okay, the user will be able to print first name and last name. Okay, but now what we need to do, okay, so like in this scenario what it will do, it will print first name and last name one by one. Okay, if we try to save it and run this, we will see uh, okay, here it's building right now, so let it build. Let's close this. Okay, enter your first name. So we are here now. Enter your first name. For example, my username is Rahul. So Rahul. Okay, enter your last name. So sing. So it will come as sing. Okay. So now what we can do, we can print something like this so that you can know exactly, because we are getting the same value twice because we are just simply printing this. Okay. So do something like this. Hello, and we are just concatenating this with the input value hello as first name. Okay, in the same way, if you want, you can add the same thing there also. Okay, plus last name. Okay, try to save and run this, and you'll see the difference here. Okay, some errors we are getting here. Last name, hello, plus last name. Okay, this packet is the issue here. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, now if you try to run this, now we'll enter your first name. So we'll see like Rahul. Hello, Rahul. Okay, Rahul. Okay, last name will be C. Hello, C. Okay, so we can see, right, it is printing one by one. But what we want, okay, and the important thing here, like we are using this concatenating. Okay, so in order to concatenate this, like this is the string. Okay, that is hard coded, and this is the input, right, input string that we are storing and printing it here. So in order to like print this, we are using this concatenation, right? See here, string, that is the operator that we are using here. The same way we are using here. But what if, okay, the first, okay, so the first thing, if you want to print this like in the same, right, in a one line only. So what we'll do, just we'll use this. I mean, single one only. Okay, and now since the this we are using this concatenation. Okay, so instead of that, what we can use one more thing here, that I will tell you what is that. So we can use, this is the entire string, we can use the placeholders. So in order to use the placeholders, we need to have this curly braces. Okay, and here we need to find the value. Okay, so this is at 0 placeholder, and at 1 placeholder we want. Okay, so because we need to like print first name and last name, so hello will come as it is. Okay, and inside this at 0 place we will print the first name, right? So copy this first name from here. Okay, and just give comma. Okay, first name, comma, last name. So see how it will print. Console dot write line, it will print hello. At 0 place we have this first name. At 1 place we have this last name. Okay, so this is the way of printing. Okay, on the console using this placeholder. These are called placeholder. Here, in order to print, we are not using that concatenation. What we are using? We are using the placeholders. Okay, so these are the two ways in order to print the output on the console, using either use the concatenation or either use this placeholder. Okay, so now build this. Now, hello, Rahul. First name is Rahul. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, it asks me enter your first name. First name is Rahul. Enter. It will ask enter your last name. So same. Okay, so first name, last name done. So what now? Okay, so for what happens is actually in this program, when you write console or write enter your first name. We got this value enter your first name. User enter his first name, that is Rahul. So what it does, that takes the value and store it in the first name, that is a string type. Okay, later on now when we enter it, it shows us this, right, enter a last name, this one. So when we enter the value, okay, that is string, when I enter this, so it read that and store that in the last name, which is of string type. Okay, now when I will enter this, it will go there, right line hello, that is hard-coded value, and your 0 place it will read the first name value. So what is the first name value? That is Rahul, and the last name value is Singh. So it will print hello Rahul Singh. So see, okay. So this is a way like how we can read and write from console. I hope these things are clear to you. One more thing, like if I show you here these things, okay. See, you know what? Like this sysap is case sensitive. If, for example, if since we have declared this first name as caps, right? So if I make this too small, first name, see, it shows an error. right? The first name does not exist in the current context. This is because we have declared the first name with capital letter, right? And this is small letter. So it is treating this as different variable and this as different variable. Okay, so that's why always make sure just write in the proper way, because this is a case sensitive language, so we just need to say okay. This is how it works. Okay, so now, so I think now we are clear with this, how to read and write from console. So going forward in the next videos, we will see in different topics. Thank you.